We've had nothing but fun with this. Yeah. Hold on. I want to make sure we're not shooting the dashboard. And here we go. Yet again, another delicious and wonderful visit to the sand dunes.
Yeah.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da, da, da. Hold on, gotta adjust this thing here, people.
Here we go.
All right. Last time we had a video, it was like la la la. Oops. Anyhow, we haven't done one of these in a while, so you know, I just Stephen A. Jones here. I just wanted to say one thing. You know, it would be nice if we could convince Ryan to use the $500 plus drone that we bought for all the wonderful pictures and shots that we wanted to give to everybody. And Ryan has got this thing where if there's any wind at all, if any kind of weather is happening, he refuses to use the drone. And I'm like, well, can you teach us how to do it? I mean, how hard can it be to fly a freaking drone?
Well, he uses his Android.
Yes, his advanced super cell phone that we tell him to keep in his special pouch so it doesn't fry his brains. We all have these like privacy pouches or whatever you want to call them, where you put it in and it kills all the signals. Although the phone can still get stuff, they can't track you for some reason with this thing, and then it won't fry your brains if you put it in this pocket, right? So we tell people if you're gonna have a cell phone, you might want to get one of these privacy pocket things or whatever you want to call them that neutralizes the effects of cell phone radiation, because goodness knows all the wonderful technology we have in this world is always out to get us, isn't it? Interesting how that is. Well, all of this is hopefully going to change soon, people, with NESARA and GESARA as it continues to spread across the world. Victoria has just informed us that apparently Italy is having a great time with all this. Their whole government basically was overthrown. They all stepped down. The military said, yeah, you're going to step down. And some of them said, well, I don't know about that. And they said, you're stepping down.
Well, that's because the government was collapsing. There's so much corruption.
Oh, yeah. Italy? Are you kidding me? I mean, it's basically run by the Vatican.
Well, not anymore.
Not no more.
Not even around.
Yeah, the Vatican's been posting stuff how broke they are now. Yeah, sorry, we seized that 150 miles of gold, silver, and all kinds of treasures from humanity, the lower levels in the Vatican. I mean, they're still flying big, those big, what do you call them, transport air ships out of the area in Italy. They've only gone about half a mile, and we've already had like 50 flights that have happened completely filled to the brim with gold. And it's unbelievable the wealth that was discovered down there, people. You would not believe.
Your wealth.
Yeah, all of your wealth from you, your ancestors, and everybody worldwide that these fuckers, excuse my language for those of you under the age of 18 if you're listening, but I'm here to tell you that there is no better word to describe these bastards. And this is what they've done to humanity. Sucked all of your wealth, you know, all that stuff that would have made life pleasant and enjoyable and things that you could do. No, this is what they did to you and all of your kin and all of your folks and all of your people, and everyone you know worldwide has been screwed over repeatedly by these evil reptilians that are posing as human beings that they are nothing even close like. And they're all decloaking now. Have you seen this? They're all having problems keeping their eyes from turning into snake slits, and you know, they're blinking sideways, and you know, you're getting to see the darker colors underneath their skin as their reptilian foreheads kind of bulge through and everything. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it just tells you that our world is not run by human beings at all. They're run by aliens, and they've been here a long time. And you know what? People can deny it. And I've been starting to upload a lot of our videos on BitChute, mainly because I think I have more freedom of expression there. But I'll tell you something that I've noticed. The minute I put a video up that has to do with the harvesting of humanity, it gets thumbs down because I'm not allowing comments. And I know that most of the people who are thumbing it down can't believe it, and they don't want to believe it.
They're gonna believe it pretty freaking soon, man.
Pretty soon.
Holy cow! I'm laughing at these people. Oh yeah, you guys are all nuts, blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, okay, we're done. Yeah. Have you checked our predictions? Have you gone back and looked at our videos? Everything that we've said has come to pass. Everything. I don't even think we missed one, did we, so far? Have we predicted anything that we haven't been correct about? If it is, please inform us, because we have yet to see anything that's been predicted that we've said that hasn't come to pass or is in the process of happening right now.
Right now. And there's more to come, because you have to remember, as these reptilians are discovered, they're in the death throes right now. It's like an alligator when it's got food and it rolls and rolls in the muddy water until it kills the prey. Well, pretty much what's going on right now is the reptilians are trying to roll us into the ground. So you have to stay strong. You have to understand that these things will continue on and off, because these beings have already stated it. If they can't have this planet, then nobody else is getting it, and they're going to take all of us down with them.
Yes, the term is called scorched earth. Basically, you don't care what the hell is going on. You're just going to destroy everything because you're throwing the biggest temper tantrum in the universe, because Father has already made a summary judgment on this planet and said, wait a minute, you guys need to, if you're going to stay on the earth, you need to tell them who you are. You need to work out a deal where everyone is going to be happy and loving. And let me tell you, there's a lot of negative dark beings here that don't want anything to do with that, because they feed off of misery and suffering. Or haven't you noticed that because of the way that your world runs?
And you're about to meet some children that have been brought up from under the ground through the bunkers that they've been bombing.
Yeah, and they've already tried to get people ready for it. You know what I mean?
The
like
hybrid children.
Yeah, USA Today actually ran, we thought it was fake when we saw it, they actually ran a full-page, front-page picture of a baby with horns saying, they're coming. The chimeras are on their way. Do you know how many of these children were bred in underground bunkers? There are literally millions of them. Yes, people, all those people that have been disappearing for the last 70 years in America, on average between, 750,000 and 1.5 million just in America. Worldwide, it's somewhere like 10 million people a year were disappearing, and they don't know it, mostly children, right? But they'll steal them, they'll get the mating pairs, they get them down there, they start their genetics, and God only knows the kind of things that they are breeding. Where do you see some of the chimeras? Oh my goodness, you people be like, no, that stuff doesn't exist. Oh, that's all mythology. Well, where do you think the myths came from? The centaur, you know, those kind of things. They've got stuff that they've bred on the moon where there are spiders that are arachnid, basically almost to the point to where the trunk of a human being appears, and then from the waist up it's a humanoid, right? Oh my goodness, wait till you see the stuff that's coming out of the Underdark, as we call it. It's unbelievable. They're starting to empty out some of these places, and you know, they have to keep these children and these beings, a lot of them still have to be kept underground, because many of them never even seen the light of day. They've never even been to the surface.
Their eyes are not like ours. They can't focus in sunlight the same way we can, and so a lot of these children are frightened. Can you imagine? You thought there was a whole world where you were, and then you find out that there's another world above you, and you never knew it, and you don't look like the other children. And I'm going to tell you right now, you know those X-Men movies that were coming out, how the X-Men were segregated, they were hated, humanity was so short-sighted, they started screaming and yelling at them and throwing rocks and killing them. That's going to happen too. So I want you to know that there are humans on this planet who are not all human.
No, they're mutants, okay? Why do you think they play all these movies? I want you to understand again what the whole purpose of television wasn't just to entertain people. It was designed with one purpose in mind, and that was to brainwash human beings.
Yeah.
That is the whole purpose. You can see all the studies in the 80s, what they hooked up to, they had chimpanzees hooked up to all these things. I mean, this is common knowledge. And the television puts you in a dreamlike state so that if you're not actively aware of what's going on, you begin to inculcate this into your subconscious. And then before you realize it, you're starting to believe all this stuff, right? So that's what we're here. We're trying to tell people what's going on so they understand. You got to get ready for what's coming, because, man, the stuff that's going to be brought to the surface is going to be mind-blowing. And again, we're saying it for the true. It's like Buck Rogers' zone, and we're not in Kansas anymore, people. We are in a highly sophisticated, futuristic scenario where those of you on the surface have been kept back about 100 years in technology. Wait till you see the crap that's coming your way. You're not going to believe half of it. But we're here to tell you, you got to. Because if you don't, you're going to be steamrolled by all this stuff when it comes out. So we're trying to give you tidbits so you're getting ready for this stuff emotionally, mentally. Hey, you've got a good idea of being on a bike. So anyhow, you know, that just, thank you for that, Victoria.
I didn't want to run him over.
Well, that's never a good idea to run people over. I don't know, unless you're playing deathmatch or something.
The people here, it's starting to get packed. You know, it's not the same sand dunes. And there it is, people love it. And according to certain individuals online, the whole reason why all this sand is here is because there are great cities underneath the sand dunes, which is certainly possible with the dumbs around here. They said there's one big dumb underneath that.
But they blew that up.
That's what we think, yes. And apparently this is all from the sand dug out. That's what they said. Of course, if you come here and read any of the signs, they say that this was all a big bowl and it used to be a lake, and you know, that's where all the sand came from. But I'm like, well, wait a minute. What do you mean all that? So the sand, then over thousands of years, the wind blew, and it blew all the sand up against the mountains. Hey, listen, I've got some swampland I'd love to sell you in Israel. Maybe you might want to buy some of that, because if you believe this crap, I'm telling you, man, obviously. And then there's another story that the Hopi, this is where the Hopi escaped to get away from the cataclysmic events that were taking place many millennia ago.
Well, what's really strange about that is I actually believe that story more. And the reason being is because there were 4 mountain areas that the Navajo people put out for sacred, the sacred mountains. We live right under the sacred mountain.
Exactly. I mean, this is it right here, people.
And there are high caves, dwellings in these mountains that would have kept these people safe.
Yeah, and I believe that there's at least one group of dogmen that live very close to one of these summits. Because it's very hard for people to get up there. So that they just, and these beings are incredibly strong and incredibly healthy. I mean, you know, they could probably climb to the top of Everest and go back down again in the same day, and it wouldn't really affect them.
Well,
a typical human being would probably kill, but...
Well, let me tell you, one of those dogmen came to visit me.
Yeah, he was telling you he's looking for his bacon.
Yeah.
And we're like, what is he talking about? And Victoria thought about it for a while, and she said she must mean Louis Bacon, the globalist. He's one of those big globalists, and he lives in this area. He bought up all the area, you know, all the forest area here, so he could, you know, basically cut it down, cut all the trees down. Yeah, he said he was going to be a conservationist.
Yeah, right.
He did a great job. He's conserving everything for himself.
He's cutting all the trees down. Yeah.
So that's
so much for a philanthropist. He's cutting all the trees down.
Yeah, you see a road over there for people.
So anyway, this one dogman came and visited me, and I asked him, how many do you have? Now, I wouldn't advise people just to go up and talk to dogmen, because the majority of them are not very friendly.
Yeah, and you know, there's a good chance you could get eaten, you know?
But he was there to let me know there was 4 of them in the mountains where we live.
Yeah, and don't forget your access pass.
And
that's how we get in.
And I'm like, 4 of them, and his name was Ogeldorf. Ogeldorf. Now, where would I get a name like that?
I don't know. It sounds like something out of, I don't know, oh gosh, what's that, Harry Potter stuff?
I'm not kidding. That was his name, because I said to him, do you have a name? And he spoke very simple English. He could hardly speak at all, actually. And he goes, I'm Ogeldorf. And I'm like, Ogeldorf. And So anyway, there are 4 of them around here, and their job, they told me, their job is to clean up the satanic covens.
And believe me, we've seen the results of some of this. Something's going on, because, man, the Alliance must have come through here a couple years ago. Because now, all of a sudden, all the people that we knew were Satanists, they're all gone.
They're all gone.
I don't know. I haven't seen any of them. That's amazing. Believe me, that's a good thing.
And I said, do you eat them? And he goes, well, eventually we do. But what we do is we send our negative energy into the camps where these Satanists are, and we keep, they attract us because we know that they're not good beings. Now, Father put them there to clean up this area.
Yeah.
So you see, Father will use beings. I just want to make this very clear to some people. Stop reading your KG Bible because you think that the angels are the only ones doing it. No, they're not. They're not the only ones cleaning this planet up. Father uses beings.
Uses mercenaries.
Yes.
Okay? I mean, there are those that are trying to regain their stature, and with Father, and he says, okay, I'll give you some jobs. And every time you complete a job, you get a little bit more back that you lost. So some of them are trying to become humanoid again, or primarily human.
Yeah. They're trying to redeem themselves. And the way that they can do this is to help Father clean up this planet.
Yeah.
So if you're a Satanist and you live out in southern Colorado,
You might want to pack your bags before
And
they come and
leave.
get you. And I'd find the darkest, deepest hole that you possibly can. Yeah, we better slow down a bit here, Victoria.
because
Oh, look,
honestly,
the restaurant's open. Isn't that lovely?
yeah, there's plenty of people. Look at all those.
Look at wow, a lot of people up there.
Wow.
Yeah, they make pretty good food up here, guys. If you ever get a chance, I mean, you know, we went there. We would have the breakfast stuff. That was great. You're slow way down, Victoria. Will you?
This is
Yeah, I just want to get some pictures. See, we got some folk here.
Okay.
It's pretty busy here today, or busier, but and all these people. Oh my God, I hope they're not wearing masks.
I'm not going in there if there's a lineup again. You know what happened?
Oh no, it's
last
okay.
year?
We're just going for a trip. No, I understand. If it's really bad, we could just turn around.
This is
'Cause-
prime season where they.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we usually come off season because you know we too many people. It really rattles us. You know, you get weird signals and stuff, and there's like a lot of crazy people that go
I don't
on
want any
vacation.
shedding,
Yeah, that's the other thing.
and that's the other thing.
You gotta watch out for it, people. They go get your pine needle drink, man. Let me tell you, find some pine needles, clean them up, make sure they're washed off, and then boil them up. And you make a tea out of it. Drink a little bit till you get used to it. Drink a little more each day. That stuff's supposed to protect you from the shedding proteins. And apparently it's one of the few things, unless you can get a prescription of some other stuff. I don't know what it was.
I just want to mention, I got a letter. Somebody asked me why we never show our face. We've mentioned this before, but right now, with people under the gun and a little bit psychotic from all of this vaccine crap and being locked down, it's sent
Yeah.
some people a little nuts.
Yeah, and well, we've always maintained from the beginning that it's about our message, not us.
Exactly.
If you want to see, I think there was still a picture on When
No,
the
we
Ancients
took it
Speak.
down.
Oh, we did?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. You guys aren't ugly people. You're good-looking people. I don't know what the thing is, but I understand why you don't want to actually be seen on some of this stuff.
Yeah, I
And
know.
so we've met people, and they like, oh, it sounds like you. We had one person follow us around the store because they weren't sure, and they were listening to us talk, and then they said, "You guys, I know who you guys are," and I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
And then, of course, I had to jump in. I'm like, well, hi, I'm Steven. And like, the girl turned white. She couldn't believe it. I'm like, well, we're just regular people like you, except that, well, you know, I mean, we've lived a little bit longer. We've been around more. We've taken the time to learn how to do all these things. And some of us connect and we're spirits. You could do the same thing, too,
I've been doing this since I was a little kid, so
Yeah.
for me it's nothing new. This is my life. This is the way I live it, and it's been that way. You know, even though I was indoctrinated into the Jehovah's Witnesses,
Oh, God, what a nightmare that was.
I never actually believed half of the things that they were trying to teach.
I don't know. We just thought it. I think at the time well, I wasn't really on the scene when you guys were witnesses.
No.
But I mean, Sadif and other beings were, and it's like here she is, basically communing with these beings. And once they found out about that, oh my God, they were horrified. They never would talk to you guys, right?
No, never again. And I went to them. You see, they have a group called the Elders, and I went to the Elders and I asked the Elders what they thought, why I was communicating with all these beings, and basically it scared them off. People in that congregation stopped talking to us.
They were hard. I mean, they actually, you could see fear in their eyes.
Well,
and the thing is, I don't understand why they treated you guys that way, because you were really nice people. I mean, have you ever done, you don't think you guys have ever done a mean thing to anybody I know?
No.
We certainly had a lot of mean things done to you, but... Yeah.
No, we don't do mean things, but the point is that short-sightedness and ignorance on humanity has always been their downfall. So I just want to get back to when you see these children, don't turn your backs on them.
Porta potty here. Thing.
You know?
You gotta go real bad.
Some of these kids are going to need help. Give me that access pass.
There you go.
Some of these children are going to be terrified and frightened, and they don't know that they're any different than their family and friends.
Yeah. Give her the path. She's very demanding.
Give me that pass.
Give me that path. And here we go, people. This is what it's like coming to
the sand dunes.
the sand dunes. Look at you. There's the sand dunes.
Yeah, don't
right
put
over
that in
there.
that lady's
Oh, no.
face.
I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna hold it like
She'll
that.
freak out. Oh, you can't do it.
Oh, no, they can't tell you not to. Oh, come on. There's people come here on vacation. I mean, you know.
We're not allowed to fly a drone in here.
Oh, give me a break. Why? What's it gonna do?
You might hit somebody in the head
Might
with
buzz
it,
some eagle or something.
because,
like
you know,
that.
you got to wrap everybody in cotton wool.
Yeah, everybody gets around, and this is what it looks like. So you got come to a stop here, and then as soon as you stop there.
I like that place. I mean, the mud brick adobe building. I love it.
Oh yeah, I get so excited when I see it. I just love that, you know, dark poop brown look. Really adds a lot to the scenery, right?
You know, Steven.
Yeah, well, I don't want no damn dark poop. Hey, turn this thing down. We're trying to, so you can hear it. And you turned it back up.
Well, I have to, it was hot in here before. Now it's cool.
Yeah, it's cooled down quite a bit. But anyhow, we're just showing, you know, the stuff that goes on here. And
Okay, we're up,
through.
guys.
Okay, we're up. Shh, be quiet. Be quiet. Request. Request.
Good morning. No, we're good.
No. Thank you. Isn't that nice? One of the few benefits Michael gets for being a veteran, you actually get to come to this place and don't have to pay 40 bucks or more. I mean, some of this stuff is expensive. Do you remember when it used to be like $10 or $5? Now they've really raised the prices.
I remember when we used to come here and paid like 10 bucks for the whole family.
How much do we get then?
I can't see. 80 something.
Okay, good. Now just checking for everybody.
And
They want to see more.
And now it's per person, isn't it?
It can be, but or per carload, depending on what they can charge more for.
Yeah, so we're really happy that Mike has that card.
That's one thing. It does save you some money, but I mean, now you know you get a few little perks for having been a veteran that's put up with a lot of crap.
Do. There's all these homeless veterans, but if you're an illegal, you get
You get
everything.
you know, housing. You know, they'll kick people out of other houses and give it to, you know, illegals because they hate Americans. And that's exactly what they're going to do worldwide. Hey, all you people out there, you know, we love illegals. Okay, let's put them in your home. How much room do you have? Do you have a few extra bedrooms?
House.
Yeah, let's say. Well, when they did that, they arrested everybody. You remember Laura Loomer brought all those illegals, and she says, "Well, you know, you said that you want more illegals. I've got about 50 of them here. They all want to move in."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what happened? Nancy calls the police on them.
Yeah, she calls the police.
Yeah.
Because that's what liberals do. After they defund the police, then they pick up the phone and call the police at the drop of a hat. You know,
They're so full of it, honestly. It's a scam.
This is like
I'm not going there.
The greeting center. It's really cool. They got cool stuff you could see in there. But Victoria refuses to go in there. There's too many people there.
Well, I don't want any shedding on me. Thank you.
I don't want any shitting on me either. It's not good to have shitting on you.
I said shedding.
Yeah, shitting.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're funny. Haha.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So anyhow, people, if you ever want to go to the sand dunes.
Do you want to go up here, guys?
Yeah, let's go for
a walk?
No, I don't want to go up there. I want to go down to.
You know it's going to be really full over
Well, that's
there.
okay. Let's do a loop, and then if it's too full, we'll leave. There's other things we can do, but we just like showing the people. We really came here to talk and actually get the GoPro going again, you know.
Yeah, the GoPro.
Yeah, we've had a few issues with this thing. I mean, it works, but it seems like the only one who can get it to work is Ryan, right? I mean, it's not hard to use. It's just we'll go for a ride and turn around.
We'll go down here.
There's so much sand. The cat would be real
I mean,
happy
this
here.
guy, really? Come on, dude. Let's go.
What's he doing?
Oh, he was on the road.
On the road again.
Just have to wait for me.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to wait for Victoria, but he don't like it too bad. He's gonna have to take it up to Keister, that jerk.
Hey, come on, guys. Watch your language.
Yeah,
Jeez.
this is a video, guys.
I keep forgetting. I'm just looking at all the sand. Holy cow, all that sand, people.
It's the sand dunes.
Hey.
There's sand.
Do you guys notice there's a green patch on the sand over there?
Yeah.
Look.
Well, remember all the water that comes down and squishes down through?
You think that's algae?
Well, it's either that or Stevie. I don't know if it's algae.
Will you shut up? Jesus, where do we find these idiots?
I don't know. They
look.
come with the territory.
It's just... Hi there, how are you?
Yeah.
Now we going for a drive.
Yeah. Where are we going, guys?
I don't know. You're driving.
Yeah,
You
this
just
is,
flip around here. Don't worry. They'll stop you from going anywhere. Don't. Remember all this was closed before? Oh no.
We're just going to turn around, okay?
Okay. Yeah, I gotta get a shot of this. Look
This
at this
is an
guy. Isn't that
overnight
beautiful?
parking area.
Yeah, then you can park here overnight, but they usually don't like you to stay overnight. Here's all these folks here.
Yeah, I'll just turn it
Aren't
around.
you having a good day with us today, everybody? You say, hey, watch out, you're going to hit the horse float
No,
over there.
I'm not.
Watch out behind you. There's someone coming.
Who? Where?
Yeah, see these cool little vans here, people? They live in these things now. They're smart. You don't want a really big motorhome because it's expensive to drive. Really, all you need is a place to prepare food, a place to go to bathroom, maybe a place to take a shower, and a place to sleep, and a place to store some of your crap, right? So that's the kind of stuff that we wanted to talk about.
Downsizing and making your life less stressful.
Yeah, it really, I mean, it's a good idea.
We don't live in a big house. We live in a pretty small home. And
well, we're going to expand it a bit. I mean, we're going to get more, big greenhouse going and some other stuff. It's a nice little house. We're happy there.
We've been there 11 years, so for us.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty nice house they got. But it's not gigantic. And the thing is, the really big houses are hard to take care of.
And they're hard to keep warm. So in winter, our fuel costs are a little bit less aggressive than, say, somebody who lives in a triple-story home. Yeah, guys.
Could you check the percentage, please?
I'm
just wondering.
All right, here, give it here.
Here, take a look.
59.
Okay, we're getting there. We just gotta keep an eye on it because, we'll be talking, all of a sudden we realize we're out of charge here for this thing. So it's probably good for about half an hour, 45 minutes.
Over there. The river's still running.
Yeah, I'm gonna run the window down. I don't have it out the window completely. Is this a good place where you can put music in? Where are you going? Oh, you're gonna turn down here?
Yeah, the river's running down there.
And a river runs through it.
Only runs twice a year.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. It's
Hi everybody. There's a lot of nice people out walking around.
You can just see it from here. All the sand's wet. It's like this really dark streak of... Oh, there's no parking.
That's okay.
Oh,
I told you not to turn in here, but you wouldn't listen. And we could see ahead of what was going on. But
we just wanted people to...
As you can see, it's a fairly... We'll just do a loop around and we'll leave.
Yeah, do a loop around.
That's all, or find a place. Look at this. There's some big crap coming. Look at all the people here. This is kind of cool today, guys. You're getting a real bird's eye view. Now, look at this thing coming here. Wow.
Yes.
Boy, we can all get in there, guys.
We don't take up any space, you dumbass. We're spirits.
Oh, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, because I'm the dumbass. I'm not the one walking out in the middle of the road here.
With a dog.
Yeah, these are, well, they're trying to have a good time, enjoy themselves. Look at all these fucking people, man. Oh, excuse my language. Yes, I've been cussing lately more than I probably should.
I think the Schumann's affecting you, too.
Well, I'm kind of hard. I'm on another plane of existence. But I do come here frequently. This is definitely one of the busier times.
Holy moly. People will just park anywhere, won't they? Look at this.
Just about anywhere.
Holy moly.
And it's a good
That's
thing
right.
we're going to record all this so you walk out in front of us. We got it on video, you dumbass.
Oh my gosh.
That's a lot of people here, people. So if you do come here, I suggest you do it in the off season.
Yeah, really.
But there are a lot of people, especially right after Memorial Day, man. This place is packed. So we do like coming here, and we're glad that we get to see all this wonderful stuff. But
I'm not crazy about all the people, and I'm not.
No, it's too many people for us. We'll go hermitile here. We don't want that. Although it is nice to watch and look, and it's nice to see people happy. And almost all of them are not wearing frickin' masks. Thank goodness. If you think the message is finally getting out. The masks don't do anything anyhow. No, where are you going, dumbass?
Well, I have to go around. He's backing up.
Yeah. He's like, oh, shit.
Okay.
Thank you. Dude.
All right. We're not getting a spot, and that's okay. We just want to go.
No, we don't want a spot. We just want to
go around.
We want to go around and leave.
Everybody's bringing their floaties.
Oh, it's nice though. Look, they're having a good time. This is how it's supposed to be. People, this is what you're supposed to be doing. Just go real slow,
yeah,
Victoria. There's a lot of people and kids. My God.
Whew. Alrighty, it's like being at the mall and trying to find a spot.
Yeah, when they have a sale going on.
Yeah, look at this guy.
Okay.
Any day now. That's right, we're gonna walk right in front of you. Hey, and we're recording you too. Oh, that's a woman. Sorry. Hard to tell sometimes. And then we got asshole here. You're gonna have to go around him.
Well,
it's okay, we got your license plate
where
now,
is
bitch.
he?
You're gonna have to go around, see?
But there's kids walking.
I know. You just go really, just creep really, really fucking slow. You see, I'm cussing again. Damn it. I Gotta stop this. There, look, they got tour buses and everything here, man.
Get me out of here.
Now we're almost out of here. Just keep going. And you want to watch out of these slow pokes with the sticks here. That's going to be me in about 20 years, right? If I ever become human again.
Hey, listen, go around him, Victoria. Yeah, because he's gonna be sitting there forever.
I don't know if I can get around. He's right in the middle of the road.
Yeah, actually, you can get around. There is enough room. You just got to creep really, really slowly.
Yeah, see? Watch. You think he'll move? Oh, no, he's gonna move.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, can you, like, actually move? Thank you. Watch your side here. I think you get it.
Well, if you hear a scraping sound, don't stop. Yeah, it looks like some of these people could use some exercise. I don't mean to be rude. I mean, look, yeah, a lot of times, a lot of these people have been eating GMO food forever, and you'll never ever. You know, you can't lose weight if you're eating GMO food, because it keeps pushing your body into a survival mode. And I was looking at something Michael was writing the other day. He studies all this crap.
Hey, is this thing on or is it off? Is this still going?
It's still on. It's still red.
It's red?
When it blinks red, it means it's working.
Okay, we're just making sure so people can see all the lovely people here today.
Oh, that's charming. Yeah, just walk out in front of me.
Yeah, just walk right in front of us. That's okay. I got it recorded forever, you stupid biatch. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be happy and spiritual. Oh, yes. Oh, you're filled with love and light as you hit the front end of our truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, some of these people look like they need to walk. Yep, well, damn it, we were going to go for a walk, but...
Look, they got floaties out.
Yeah, I want a floaty.
I don't think so. The river's not that deep.
I don't know. They
It's
get
like,
all excited, you
I
know.
think it gets up to your thighs, and that's about it, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
That's how it all goes. You're all being recorded, bitches. Go ahead. That dog pulls anything. He takes a dump, you're going to get it.
Yep, hey, you want to get off the road there, Gramps?
Talk about stress.
Well, not really, Gramps.
Oh, this will be interesting to watch later and see all the people. Like, holy cow, this is one of the busiest times I've ever seen here.
Yeah, I've never seen it quite.
This is pretty, what is going on today? It's like, I don't know. I mean, I thought the Memorial Weekend was over, but all these people, I guess the park is now open for biz. You know what I mean?
Yes, you're all going to get it.
Well, maybe we could go somewhere else.
Yeah, like back to the house. Seriously.
Well, I suppose, yeah, I'll go back to the house, I guess.
Look at this girl, just walking in the middle of the road. I wanted to. You know I wanted to, don't you?
Yeah, no, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Because maybe some of them are really nice people. We don't know. Not
But you
everybody's
can't walk
crazy.
on the road in this kind of situation where
Well, you'd be surprised.
nobody has any room.
That's who I'm voting for president. Nobody.
Nobody.
He doesn't upset anybody. He doesn't cause problems.
Yeah, you're gonna watch though. These people step right in front of you and they forget. Like this idiot here.
Oh, he's got his $50.
Okay, look, we're sorry. We don't mean to make fun of people. Most of the time we don't. Usually we love on people. But every now and then it's just, you wonder why people do so many crazy things, you know?
And honestly, with all that populace down there, I wonder how, I gotta ask myself now, how many of them got vaccinated?
Yeah. Well, they say that about 40%, or is it a higher number now? How many percentage of people in just this country alone have had the vaccine? They said about 40%, didn't they? Somewhere in that neighborhood.
Yeah, we're about 40 to 42%, 44%.
Good God.
And honestly, guys, think about that.
That means pretty much every other person has had the shot. And you know what? All of them are now, they're creating these toxic proteins in their body, and they're shedding them, because once your body fills up with this stuff, it starts shedding it everywhere. And of course, eventually it'll shut down every one of your health systems in your body and kill you.
I was reading something the other day that people who are unvaccinated are feeling ill now
when they're kept in an enclosed environment with someone that's had the shot.
vaccinations.
Yes. It's your body telling you to get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah.
So you know that job that you like so much, I don't know if you'd really want to be around people that are shedding. I mean, we're talking about your life here. So you better start drinking your pine needle drink here that supposedly is the only thing that will protect you. And you should get these people who had the shot to start drinking that crap so that it reduces their shedding, right? Or in some cases may keep them alive a little
they're
longer.
saying now after you get the shot, you should be at home for 30 days.
Yeah, they won't even let people fly on the airlines anymore. So ask yourself this, if it's such a good thing, how come you can't fly if you've had the vaccination? Think about that, people. They want everyone to have the vaccine, but now they're saying, well, you can't travel or fly for at least 30 days. And in some cases, the airlines are saying, oh, if you've had the vaccine, you can't fly at all. So,
Think about that. Because you're in a
Yeah.
confined space.
Yeah.
And not only that, you can get blood clots.
Yeah, you can get those.
People are dying of these brain clots. And, you know, in high altitude, it's not very helpful.
Yeah, it's even worse. I mean, so yeah, this is what happens. That people have to understand. It was a bioweapon, and now it's come out, and people can't even hide it anymore. He's tried to disappear a couple of times. Supposedly they were going to arrest him, but he hasn't been on the media lately, has he? Not recently.
No.
So what's going on with Fauci, huh?
Well, I don't know, but I do believe that we're going to see crimes against humanity. We need another Nuremberg. That's what we need.
Well, there are already over 1,000 lawyers worldwide that have all contributed to what they feel is the world's largest class action suit.
Yeah.
And they're going to try and sue basically into non-existence all the companies that are part of this.
And they're going after the World Health Organization.
Oh, they should, because that's the biggest group of vampires you could ever run into.
Yeah,
So-
I heard they call him the WHO. But the thing is, we know that they're all paid by Bill Gates. I mean, he gives them millions and millions of dollars almost on a yearly basis to control and run everything.
Yeah, pretty much. It's very sad. Honestly, I am disappointed at a lot of people who just willy-nilly give up their rights and get vaccinated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't like being a willy or a nilly.
Let me see.
You want to check on out there? Where are we at?
38.
Okay, we probably got a couple more minutes here after that.
It's going orange.
It's going orange. Uh-oh. I don't want to go orange. Oh.
Well, you know, I have that thing in here if you want to.
Yeah, it doesn't do it. You have to charge it up.
Yeah,
the
you
way
have
this
to
thing-
charge it.
Sorry, guys. I mean, we're at the mercy of our charge.
Of our GoPro.
Yes, but we want to make sure that we get enough of this stuff. So if you've ever wondered what it's like to come to this wonderful place, we come here periodically, and it gives us an excuse to chat with you too, so that you can kind of enjoy some scenery for a change. As much as we love Victoria's images and pictures, which, by the way, don't forget about soul images, people. Okay, I mean, there's still people that we've done. Victoria's done
I don't know how many I've done now.
a lot of them.
I've lost count.
Yeah, I mean, people love them. We have yet to hear anyone really be upset about anything that we've done.
No.
Everyone gets something out of it, and that's the beautiful thing about soul image.
It's how you look and perceive the image. The end result is quite unique. But what I do find is that when people get that soul image, it triggers something inside of them, and they're like, you know, I feel this image. I know it was me, and
I'm going to warn you, when you get your soul image, probably the first thing you'll do is cry your eyes out.
Yeah.
A lot of people do. They're like, I don't know why. I just started crying. That's because something clicked inside, and you know that bit of information was critical to your happiness and wellness in this new world that's coming up here. So we've had some amazing soul images. Victoria did one recently with just beautiful image of this alien being on this other world, and then she did another one of another alien individual that was on the Liberation Fleet. That was an amazing image. I'm like, where did you get this from, and how did you? She's like, it's just what I saw. It's just what I saw. And you know, I want to give people, and don't forget Aridel's art. You can have a specific image done if you want. She'll still throw in a few little surprises for you, but it's really cool. I mean, so you can either have a soul image done, or you can have Aridel's art. And if you want it to be like a soul image, tell us. Say, hey, listen, I want a specific image, because typically the soul images, you send your picture in, we look, we see what time frame you're in, what the best information is, and then she'll fabricate the image that way, going through a series of steps that we do. But for those of you that are really interested and would like some specific kind of artwork done, that's where Aridel's art comes in. And she can even make that like a soul image too. But primarily it'll be like what you tell us. So, hey, I'd like to be on I don't know, the standing on a starship somewhere looking down at Earth
Yeah.
and surrounded by my alien buddies.
Well, that's what the last one was. This person had wanted a specific image, and he had requested that he was a counselor on the Liberation Fleet as a alien counselor. So I made that image, and
Does he understand the power of this? That if he looks at that image every day, that probably something like this will, because he's a creator god.
Yeah.
You'll actually make this happen at some point.
Yeah.
You're going to have somebody who's going to say, hey, listen, you spent a lot of time looking at this image. Well, guess what? We need counselors.
Absolutely.
And you're hired.
Yeah.
And we're going to sit your ass in a trip chair, and in about a week, you're going to know everything you need to know about doing your job and better, because that is how you're going to learn things in the future, baby. You're not going to sit in a classroom for 4 years. You're going to sit in a chair for 4 hours, and you're going to walk out with a PhD equivalent and know just about everything there is to know.
Exactly.
Amazing, isn't it? And it's
Yeah.
all coming our way, people.
You see, soul images, for those of you who can't get into those constructs or contact other entities and beings, what's going to happen eventually is the soul image will help you to open up those pathways that you hadn't really considered before.
Hey, look, we'll be completely honest with you going forward. So basically, the way it works, people, is if you really want some good quality artwork, if you've ever wanted to have an image done that was unique that you could put on your wall, Airedale's art, and of course it helps us. It helps keep the Kellys flowing in the direction, and they're going to do more and more and more videos and stuff, and that's why we need you to consider doing some of Airedale's artwork. It's a one-time deal. You do your commission, okay, you can get a decent piece of artwork for well under $200, and in most cases under $100.
Yeah.
So I mean, think about that. I mean, to get someone to devote hours of their time to a commission to make you look really cool, or to make some kind of image that you want built, you would typically, if you go to like DeviantArt or someplace like that, they're going to charge you a fortune. Yeah, we'll give you a small image. That'll be $80. And it's like, well, okay, we're going to have an actual image that can affect your future and make you healthy and happy in return in here. So that's good. But anyhow, we just, of course, it's a shameless plug for our business. We want you to keep us in business as well, because it's not really a business, but it is in the sense that we have to run it that way. That way the most people can benefit. So occasionally, and we've got a book that we're going to be finishing soon.
Yeah.
We're going to get that out. So, you know, it doesn't hurt to chip in a few bucks every now and then, people, if you want to keep the videos flowing.
These are channeled words, by the way. They're channeled words from the Wind Fathers, from some of the ancients, and I put little verses in the back of them and explain what they were trying to say. My grandfather's words are in there. It's a mix of different voices throughout the book, so I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, I think you're going to like the fact that a lot of the wind spirits, the wind fathers, some of the tribal folk contributed to this because they really want this message to go out about the way. And I don't know if you've ever heard the video where all of the ancients, some of these ancient beings,
Yes.
they take turns talking, explaining why they wanted this book to come out and what it was going to involve and what it was going to have. And it's going to have the most amazing information in it. So I would highly recommend it. Okay, I guess we're done with our shameless sales plugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, you know, unfortunately, see, you can't just make money on YouTube anymore
No.
because they censor the hell out of it. If we could just, you know, put up videos and make money from the YouTube shows, from the advertisers, we'd be completely happy. Wouldn't have to do all this crap and try and get people to do stuff. But you know what? We discovered something really amazing with your artwork and also the soul images, and people have been very satisfied with that as far as a product.
I've never had one complaint about it.
No, because everybody gets something out of it.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful experience to get your own soul image. And then it's not like the typical artwork. You can tell them I contacted a professional medium, if you want to call her that, I guess.
I guess I'm more of a
Shamanistic empath, kind of.
Yeah.
No, I think that's a good deal, people. So if you ever get a chance, this is Charles. I just wanted to tell everybody thank you for all the wonderful things that you say to us and some of the beautiful letters that we got. We haven't always responded to all of them, and we know there's some of you out there that, you know, love Stephen or love me or love somebody. Thank you. You're very kind people. We are unique and we are individual spiritual beings.
Yeah. definitely individuals.
Well, I think with that, we're heading towards running out of time here.
Yeah, we are.
Wanted to give another quick swipe here. Thank you for traveling again with the Kellys as we yet again go to the Sand Dunes Park. We're going to have more trips here in the next couple of months. We're going to go some places, and as things begin to get better in America and worldwide, you're going to have more freedom too. So remember, blessings, love, and light. You know, if you want to check out more videos that are going up on BitChute, there is a direct link on When the Ancients Speak on the left-hand side. Just click BitChute links, videos, whatever. We've got BitChute library, YouTube, you know, all the places that you should be, I guess, nowadays, except for YouTube. We're sorry about YouTubers, but, you know, we've gotten more sign-ups just screwing around with BitChute in the last couple of days than we've gotten in the last 6 months in YouTube. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? Anyhow, blessings, love, and light. Okay, Victoria, how do you turn this damn thing on?
Just that button at the side. Just keep
my-
holding it
just
down.
hold the- Okay, bye, everybody.